Hey guys, it's Bama Mobs here as always. Appreciate you watching my channel. Hit that subscribe button, give me a quick like. Takes about a millisecond to do it, and hit that notifications bell. Moving on, this is a Class 6A Alabama high school football playoffs. Everybody knows Class 6A is the best brand of ball out there. So moving on, we're going to go through the playoff matchups in this first round and see who's going to meet up in the second round. So here we go. Yeah, first game up here. This is in the Southern Division of the state playoffs. You got Pike Road playing Bessemer City. Bessemer City is the number 4. They're traveling to Pike Road, who's the region champion. Pike Road is a solid team. I'm picking Pike to go on to the second round. Next up, Helena, St. Paul. St. Paul's Episcopal, one of the best defenses in the state of Alabama. They lost by 2 touchdowns to Saraland, but who wouldn't? Helena is going to be a strong ask to beat St. Paul's. So we're going to take St. Paul's in this one. St. Paul's. Next up, who we got? Oh, we got the Golden Gophers of Hueytown. Yeah, I think they're the number 1 team in their region. McAdory ended up number 2. They're playing Percy Julian. Percy Julian, again, is traveling. They're the number 4 out of their region. Going to take the Golden Gophers in this one. Ooh, who's this down here? Yep, Spanish Fort. They're coming out of that tough Mobile region. Yeah, those guys, Saraland, St. Paul's, McGill-Tulane, even the bottom guys in that division are tough. So this is going to be an easy win for Spanish Fort. They will be moving on. So I am taking the Fort. Okay, still in Southern Division action. Southern Division, still looking at the South. So who we got there? Yep, Saraland. So Saraland's going to be hosting Chelsea, and that will be an easy win for them. Go ahead and pencil in Saraland. And actually, Saraland is the favorite in the Southern Division to move on. Next up, McAdory with Tumpka. McAdory is the number 2 in their division. They beat Bessemer City by like 4 touchdowns the other night. Bessemer City's in the same region as McAdory. With Tumpka, it's just not going to happen. Going to take the McAdory Yellow Jackets in that one. Now this game, oh no, what is this here? What is this? I will tell you this, if you're in the Birmingham area on Friday night, which I will probably be going to this game, McGill-Tulane is traveling to Spain Park. Spain Park was in Class 7A last year, getting beat to death by the likes of Thompson, Hoover, Vestavia Hills, all those guys. Tough division. It's always hard for them to make any headway. Of course, they dropped down to 6A. They're undefeated this year in a so-so region. But now, McGill-Tulane is a number 4. But where are they coming from? They come from that Mobile region. Man, they played the likes of Saraland, St. Paul's Episcopal. They beat Spanish Fort. So you think McGill-Tulane is scared coming up to Birmingham to face Spain Park? They're not. I'm choosing to upset, guys. Yeah. McGill. I'm going to spell it all out, too, man. I'm just going to spell this all out, so there's no doubt about my pick. McGill-Tulane over Spain Park. Next one here, Russell County Northridge. Russell County has good talent on their team. Pike Road beat them, handily. But Russell County, they have that 1 loss to Pike Road. And so I'm going to take Russell County in that one. So that was the last of the Southern Division bracket. So now moving up to the North Division. So you got Oxford playing Buckhorn. Buckhorn's the number 4. Oxford's region champion. Oxford is loaded. Oxford beat Clay Chalkville by 2 touchdowns. And at that time, Clay Chalkville had the number 1 defense in the state of Alabama. So easily, I'm taking the Oxford Yellow Jackets in that game. Yep. I did it. I clicked it. Taking Oxford. See, moving on. Oh man, we've ran out of paper. Where's all these picks coming from? Oh, we got more picks over here. Woo! Who's all these people? Yep. Hartselle will be hosting Minor. Hartselle comes from that Region 7 up in northwest Alabama. They played Muscle Shoals just a week or two ago. Went down to the wire. That game was a divisional playoff in the NFL, basically. And Muscle Shoals hung on for a 1-point victory in the end. I think the final score is 29-28 Muscle Shoals. So, as you can tell, I'm taking Hartselle. And if you've never seen Hartselle play before, you know, they got those University of Alabama unis. They have that scripted H on the side of their helmets. You know, pretty cool uniforms. Oh, found another one, guys. What's this? It's not, I ain't talking about somebody getting beat, but we're talking about a sleeper team here. Yeah, the Class 6A North sleeper is Fort Payne. I have not seen them play. I have not put the effort in to subscribe to the Fort Payne newspaper to try to get some info, but I'm assuming they got a couple of speedsters on their team. They went undefeated in their region champs. So got another fort here. So Fort Payne. Can't call them the fort because we all know who that is, Spanish fort. Ooh, now here's another one that would be a good game to go watch. I think this will be competitive. You know, not really a upset per se. So you got a number 2 playing a number 3. Yeah, so number 2 is playing number 3 here. So this would be a good game to go watch. I don't know. I might get in my car and I may go watch the first half of the Spank Park game and then drive over and watch the last half of the Homewood game if it's close. That would be a good strategy for Friday. So just putting that out there for you guys about a way to see 2 games at once. Because I think the distance probably about 20 or 30 minutes in your car. Anyway, you can plan that out. Man, I'm just looking at this. I mean, Homewood, Athens. Athens lost to Muscle Shoals. Athens lost to Hartselle, each by 2 scores. And really, when Athens played Hartselle, it wasn't really that close of a score. I think the final score was like 21-19, but they got a touchdown, I mean, like with 2 seconds left in the game. So it was a convincing victory by Hartselle. Homewood, they played Parker head-to-head, lost by 2 touchdowns. I got to stay with my region, man. I'm picking Athens. I think in other videos I may have picked Homewood, but this is my final picks here. I mean, this is down in writing now. I mean, I can't change this stuff. So we're going to take Athens. And moving on down, Parker. Coleman's from Region 7. Coleman has no team speed. It's over. So we're taking the Herd. Yeah, that Parker Thundering Herd is going to be pumping up the points in this game. I'm sure the coach will call off the Dogs, but yeah, Coleman is going to be hard-pressed to keep this game relevant. Same thing happened to Coleman when we played Muscle Shoals, that just a team speed of Muscle Shoals, you know, put that game out of reach for Coleman very quickly. Who we got down here? Another one. I don't know, Southside Gadsden. They are known for just being a scrappy team, man. I mean, Mountain Brook is traveling to Southside. This is another, I think this may be a 2-3 matchup. You know, 2 seed versus a 3 seed. Man, that is tough to call on this one. Mountain Brook, though, I mean, they are just disciplined, man. They don't make mistakes. They got all these line shifts they do on offense and cause you to jump off sides. Southside, no, there was not the best team, you know, in their region. This is actually going to be my upset pick of the night. I'm going Southside. All right, moving on down. Oh, there it is. MJ is traveling to Muscle Shoals. Mortimer Jordan. Okay, what would I do if I was Mortimer Jordan? Well, I would watch the videos on the Jasper game and hope that Muscle Shoals will fumble and have 3 turnovers in the first quarter and not show up to play the game until the second quarter. And, you know, that would be your hope. if you're Mortimer Jordan. Ain't going to happen. So, Shoals, I'm taking them. Muscle Shoals is going to win that game easily. Next one up, Clay Chalkville, Gadsden City. Yeah, Gadsden City ended up being like number 3 in their region. Clay Chalkville, again, I told you. I might need to show you where it's at. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, Clay Chalkville played Oxford late in the season, lost by 2 touchdowns. Clay Chalkville had the number 1 defense in the state of Alabama most of the season, ended up number 2 statistically. So I'm taking Clay in that one. And that may be it. Yeah, so that's it for the rundown, and we'll go through this quickly one more time. All right, so round 1 of the Class 6A Alabama High School playoffs is starting this Friday night at November the 8th. So you got Bessemer City traveling to Pike Road. I'm taking Pike. St. Paul's going to Helena. So round 2 will be Pike and St. Paul's. Percy Julian, whoever they are, is going to Hueytown to play the Gophers. I'm taking the Gophers in that one. Spanish Fort, the Fort, is going to be hosting Benjamin Russell. That's not going to go well for BJ. And so I'm going to take Gophers and the Fort in round 2. This is all still Southern Division. Saraland Chelsea, easy win for Saraland. McAdory Wetumpka, same thing. The McAdory Yellow Jackets will win that one. Spain Park McGill Tulane. Again, you need to go see this game. Go to Spain Park High School. Be there probably at 6 p.m. Get a good seat, because I think this may be the closest contest of the whole night, because you got a McGill Tulane team who technically is a number 4, but they played in that brutal Mobile, Alabama Region 1. And, I don't know. I feel eerie about this game. I'm taking McGill Tulane. Russell County, taking Russell County. Down here, now we're moving on to the Northern Division. Starts Northern Division. So Oxford is the favorite to win the state championship. So I'm taking Oxford in that game. So the second week, or round 2, will end up being Oxford and Hartselle, because I'm taking Hartselle over Minor. So round 2 will be Oxford versus Hartselle. Taking Fort Payne against Pell City. A lot of debate on the Athens-Homewood game, taking Athens over Homewood. So next week will be Fort Payne and Athens, which will be a pretty good travel game, if my predictions work out, not too far for those guys to travel. Moving on down, you got Parker playing Coleman. The game's over as we speak. I hate to hate on Coleman, but it is what it is. Parker, the Thundering Herd. I mean, what type of name? That's the most awesome name in the whole state of Alabama for a school nickname. The Thundering Herd. I love that name. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, the Herd's going to win that one. Southside Mountain Brook. This is my upset pick of the first week of the state playoffs. I'm taking Southside Gadsden over Mountain Brook. Moving on to the north. Still in the Northern Division, I'm going to take Muscle Shoals over Mortimer Jordan. And finally, Clay Chalkville over Gadsden City. And those are my picks for the first week. As always, please, hit that subscribe, leave me a like. It takes you like a millisecond to do it. And we will do this again as the weeks go on. And I'll just use these pieces of paper right here. We'll just see how it shakes out. And I can't renege, man. I've already made my picks. I've wrote them down, and I want to live with them. And I'm not even to the point of predicting the state champion yet. We'll see how round 2 goes. Or, you want me to predict the state champion right now? Oh, my gosh. Oh, my. Okay, let's go back up here. All right. I just had somebody in the background say, you got to pick a state champion. Okay. Pike. St. Paul's. I think there'll be some rematches in this stuff. Spanish Fort. Spain Park. I don't know if they're going to get past McGill Tulane. McAdory. Man, I wish I had another week. Okay, my early pick, I want to take McAdory in the Southern Division. Yep, I took McAdory. I did it. In the North, hey, I got to stick with my region, man. Where's they at? Yeah, North is going to be Region 7, Muscle Shoals. That will be your state champion in the North. So it's going to end up being McAdory versus Muscle Shoals. All right, guys, let's see it again. Hit that like button. I appreciate it. Out of here.